bringing the men together for their final instructions.
Let's do this. Touch up.
So Celestine's reminding both boxers of their responsibilities for the Seek and Destroy operative from Ossetia. Both of them, the battle for the undisputed Cruiserweight World Championship is underway. Round one. Way of characterizing this fight would be to say it's the best comparative inexperience show up in favor of the Southpaw tonight. Remember, this is just his professional ranks. Murat Gassiev competing in his...
but I mean, as we said, no, Usyk, he's the road warrior.
7th fight outside of Ukraine for Oleksandr Usyk. 6 different countries, Ukraine, Germany, US, anywhere. Gassiev even said he would fight on the moon. Good southpaw right jab.
Just by his jab, not a lot's happened, but I think if we're going to score it, it's going to go towards Usyk because he's had a dominant jab.
Abel Sanchez is in Gassiev's corner. To change, more of that in a moment as we analyze some of the action from the first round.
Here you go, Gassiev went for a left uppercut from Usyk. Double jab, Usyk using his feet well.
Usyk again, mover left and right, in and out, and his punch volume is incredible.
14.5 time. Nice combination there from Gassiev.
Gassiev targeting the artillery of Gassiev. But despite being the more eye-catching draw, there is a 4th judge, there's a count-back system in place, and somebody will upstairs and downstairs from Usyk. And look at that movement, but again, it's practically incessant, just continuing to poke it out. And serve of Gassiev, who's trying to parry it with his lead left hand. Counter left hand over the top from Usyk was a nice...
You like Gassiev's ferocious 2, 3, 4 punch combinations. There's a 2, 3, 4 punch combination from Gassiev. Very intelligent work to the body. Another lefty block by Usyk. That's intelligent work from Gassiev. He knows Usyk's to be very...
Immediately out to the spacious center ring, but once again effective shot from Gassiev. But look at the movement from Usyk. It is something that you have to mark.
Watch that later on in the fight.
And cries of Iran.
Exactly, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, every jab he throws, he's disrupting his rhythm. A nice little counter right hook there. He's got to land them bigger shots later on in the fight.
Compete, of course, in LA 1984. Beautiful movement from Usyk once again. There were other terrific boxers actually being staged in this venue. And you see Gassiev not far, really is unloading when he gets the chance, planting his feet into the canvas and letting big shots.
Nice counter left hook from Gassiev.
Into the body beneath Usyk's right elbow. Beautiful getting up on his toes. Terrific round of boxing that you prefer. So Russ Anbut just wrapping the towel around. So that's why the change has been made in Usyk's corner.
Nice jab there from Usyk, and there's that counter left hook. Both handed then jab. I think this fight's going to be a pick-em from round 1 to round 12 if it goes that far.
The highest quality to this constant movement, laterally. Familiar pattern once more. Gassiev against Vladarchik.
Gassiev is your typical...
Speaking with his trainer, Abel Sanchez, during the week here in Moscow, said that he possesses the mindset, the mind map. If anything, that can be done to deter him. Beautiful left hand and then a right uppercut. In flashy, effective fashion from Oleksandr Usyk. And again, making Gassiev miss rather badly. Always moving. And when he gets moving to
in the later rounds, I don't think he's going to mind losing the first few rounds the fight wears on.
Beautiful right hand from Gassiev, and he follows up with another thunderbolt that was wide of the mark.
The noise in this arena, Ronald, when he landed that right hand. Here we go. Whack. Dangerous strike. There we are. Slip, bang. Cool, great strike. Usyk took it well, to be fair.
Now that was in the closing seconds, that success from Gassiev, but prior to that, bothered by that too much in the long term. And again, Murat Gassiev more than twice the number of punches thrown to this point in the contest. Circling his opponent, seemingly in punching range as he gets through with a good counter left as the contest progresses. With left hand through the guard once again, but a hard right work with that snake lick of a right jab, Murat Gassiev. That was a little bit of flair. here in round 6 as it was in the opening round. But body shots sometimes. Gassiev to Abel Sanchez after his 17th professional contest. He was 17-0 with 11 knockouts as boxer and trainer. Hard left hand from Gassiev, and then he digs one downstairs to the body. At the summit up in Big Bear. The system works when they do it in training. Good left uppercut from Usyk, and he says relief.
Yeah, and there's nothing like adding another world title in yourself. But he trains very hard, and he's boxing really well. I mean, it's scream every time Gassiev throws a punch. It'll be interesting to see how the judges are scoring.
Back system with the last completed round of boxing would be taken from the 3 scoring judges. More of that as we go on. Hard left hand to the body once more.
Now, second any more of that, I think we'll be getting points taken off, which we don't want to see in this fight. We don't want to see.
Gassiev out quickly to begin the 7th round.
Notice Usyk always veers off to his right.
Says we're going to be at our absolute best. We've left no stone unturned. And invoke the spirit of the legendary Julio Cesar Chavez, looking to employ a similar type of strategy throughout his career. An impressive volume. Usyk once again, non-stop punching through the midpoint of this.
He's probably now best part 15.5 stone now, and the hand speed is tremendous.
An identical 198.2 pounds as again combination from Usyk. But Gassiev continues to pour forth the perpetual motion of Oleksandr Usyk, and there's a big right hand which concentrated on his work and countered with punches of his own. Usyk
outboxed him like prior to that big right hand and went now in the 7th round.
Well, the artillery being unloaded by this man.
There's he fell short. He fell short, but he's got a carved opportunities out himself. Good round from Usyk, that. The most dominant round so far.
In his corner team. Beautiful left hand on the end of that volley of punches once again. Kolosov, he's described as a mental coach.
Fast, short, chopping punches, using great, unbelievable.
A puncher of the caliber of Gassiev is always the KO doctors. He got through with a good right hook. He was competing as a 75-kilogram weight. There's a good left hand to the body and right hook around the corner. Of world amateur boxing with that world championship win in ringside for that as well, as I was for London, demonstrating the importance of a deep amateur pedigree.
The competitions in between the worlds, the Europeans, and him and Lomachenko sitting at ringside, they were above their opponents. And it's been a pleasure. Like he pretty much demolished everyone in the amateur ranks, and he's done the same to everyone in the pros as well.
Success as he targets the body effectively once more. Usyk intimating that is to keep the punches up through that momentary discomfort. Look at the furious response in terms of this man is impossible to discourage. And his fight as though he enjoys that landed from Gassiev once again. Usyk continuing to demonstrate that he really is a complete fighter. He can box, he can punch.
He's boxed beautifully for the whole fight. The way he dictates the pace of the fight with that.
Myris Briadis, and all 3 of these fights went the championship distance. He has prevailed in 3 of those contests. The 23rd fight against Isaiah Thomas, who was 15-0 at the time. The 2 men just exchanging conversation. Who is in control once again? Well, we posed the question early on. With the superior experience and deep amateur 12 and a 3rd completed round. That is Oleksandr Usyk with terrific accuracy of Usyk.
Nobody's been as fluid as Usyk. He turns defense into attack. He's got beautiful punch selection. He doesn't look for power that much. He's just 3-4.
Incredible to watch from Oleksandr Usyk, continuing to create jabs and a left cross and a left up ringcraft.
It's the punch output. I mean, he's got the swing out of him. He just boxed really well. He's boxed so well, and he's made Gassiev look
off. Oleksandr Usyk flowing as freely as mercury. Second clapper not audible, and Oleksandr Usyk gets on his bike. The bell sound to conclude the 12th round. Nice to see that sporting embrace. But a masterful display to box his way with everything that he had.
Think of that can describe that performance. He boxed so well.
The WBO title in his 10th contest. Murat Gassiev missing.
Yep, that's it. By using supreme footwork, such a top performance.
Oleksandr
Usyk has just made fistic history here in Moscow by becoming the first undisputed cruiserweight. Oleksandr Usyk rubs in ecstasy